Incoming transmission.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's the 28th of July, and I've got a bit of a specky classic for you. Have a look at this. Good old Ghostbusters on the ZX Spectrum. This wasn't actually today's review. I had just about called it a day, but yes, Rockstar Ate My Hamster on the Amiga was going to be my play of choice today, but unfortunately everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So I bring you Ghostbusters on the ZX Spectrum. I wanted to get something out for you guys today. I'd already missed out yesterday's deadline. My family just gone away to Sweden for 11 days, so I was a bit out of sorts. So this is what we're going to do. So here we go. We are going to set up a franchise, and obviously, so state your name last first. So comics dead good. Do I have an account? No. Right. So in that case, welcome to your new business. As a franchise owner, the bank will advance you $10,000 for equipment. Right, we're going with the hearse, guys. There's no question about it. Although the others are, well, we've got the compact, which would have been $2,000, but I like the classic hearse, so we're going with that. We'll keep in the Ghostbusters theme, and there she is. What a beauty, eh? Okay, so we can equip this car with various things, and each one costs a various price. And we're going to get as much onto this as we possibly can. So we're going to go with the PK energy detector, the image intensifier. I'm going to slam on that marshmallow sensor as well, which actually makes the Ghostbusters logo look a bit silly. It makes it look like it's got horns, which is amusing to say the least. So it's fairly simple. Joystick control 1, 2, 3, and E to end. So those are your options for progressing through menus and such. So we're going to get traps, so we need those. The more traps you have, the less downtime you have, because if you run out of traps, you have to journey on back to Ghostbusters HQ and refresh your stock, because you've got to put the ghosts in the containment system and empty your traps. So that's basically what you've got to do with that. So it's always good to have at least 3, I would say. Portable containment system, don't need to worry about that for now. We'll come back to that when we got some money. Anyway, I had this game on the ZX 48K. This is actually the 128K version. I think my car's actually full now, so we'll get on with the game. So, we have a ghost straight away. Those flashing buildings means there is a haunting going on. And we're going to take our little Ghostbusters icon and hit the road. There you go. You can see that we've got all our stuff on there. Nice big sprite for the car. That's a bonus, isn't it? Nothing else will be coming on the road, so there's no hazards or dangers or anything like that. I will show you in a minute, though, what happens with the ghosts that are floating around the map screen. You might have noticed that. The city's PK energy is rising all the time, so we're at 24 at the moment, and steadily rising. So that will increase, and as that gets higher up, you get more and more psychic energy, and then you get more ghosts to go and bust. Now, here you go, little Slimer guy. So what we do here is we walk over. I normally drop the trap dead centre of the doorway. Walk your little Ghostbuster over this side. It does look like he's wearing a backpack rather than a proton pack, but never mind. So all you got to do is wait for the ghost to come down in between your Ghostbusters, and then you press your fire button to activate the lasers. Now, the thing is, once you've there we go, lovely, and there we go, and it does look like a love heart, doesn't it? It looks like we've lovingly trapped him in there. When you drop the trap, you only have control over the one Ghostbuster. When the initial Ghostbuster that comes on the screen, once you've positioned him, he is no longer able to be controlled. So you've got to make sure that you face in the right direction, blah blah blah. Otherwise, you can't trap the ghosts, because the other guy is the only one that can be moved. Now, as you can see, I'm rolling over these ghosts and they are getting stunned. And that looks, yeah, we got another one. We got one! So off we go again in our lovely big car, with the Ghostbusters theme grating on my nerves as we drive. Now this is a problem for me. With the ZX48K version, this wasn't present, so it was quite an easy, nice, silent game to play. But with the 48K, there you go, there's the ghost. With the 128K version, you've got this theme tune bopping along all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, that can get a little bit too much on the old nerves, but here you go. Anyway, each building, there are several map tiles, shall we say, that you can see. We're going to get him straight away there, look. And you get the Ghostbusters when you catch him as well, which is quite nice synthesis, isn't it? Nice having a bit of speech synthesis. Now, the problem with Ghostbusters is this map screen is going to be very familiar to you, a lot, because it can take absolutely ages for anything to actually happen. So, I'm not sure what the dots are about. It's almost like making a Pac-Man board ready for the yellow guy to come and eat them all. But no, basically, you can be doing this now for the next 10 minutes and not have a single haunting to go and deal with, which can be really, really boring, quite honestly. The map itself doesn't really serve any other purpose other than to show you where the hauntings are, and then you just go and drive over and bust the ghosts, which is great if there was more of it. As the PK energy goes up, you do get more of them, but that can take an absolute age. So on that, I'm actually downvoting this, and also with the lack of proper sound, they could have made it so much more fun. Having the little guys go out and bust the ghosts is cool. There should have been more of that early on in the game, not having to wait. As you can see now, there's at least 3 minutes I've been rolling around doing nothing, and that does continue. I've actually had up to 15 minutes where nothing happens, so that's going to affect the scores. Anyway, that's been me. This is Ghostbusters. Like, share and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, folks. Bye bye.